Thank you, Malcolm, and thanks to all our colleagues for together making a run and taking the hill, I think. You know, as the director of the Congressional District for Congresswoman Gillibrand, I had an opportunity in 1/7 of New York State, 10 counties, to really see firsthand the struggles that our municipalities and our constituents really are going through and are going to go through this winter. And it's really reached an alarming state. And I don't have to you know, go over again the issues that face us today. I think that my colleagues have done a very good job at articulating them. But what I do think is that we need to look at the opportunity that presents us right now, that's in front of us right now, the opportunity that we're presented with. You know, if you think about it, back in your childhood, maybe you had sometime you had something that you wanted to offer to a teacher, or to a parent, or to an adult that wouldn't listen. You know, something to offer. And if you look at the way that our Senate majority has operated now for years, they have not listened. They haven't listened to it didn't make any difference if you were a Republican or if you were a Democrat or not affiliated. They just don't listen. I think that Paloma did a good job at explaining they don't even care to listen. So what I'd like to do is really challenge all of you and all of us here in New York State to really put partisanship aside. You know, put the numbers aside. Whether our neighbors are Republicans or Democrats, our current Senate majority and our current state government does not serve us well at all. And when it comes down to it, it comes down to what we, our families, and our neighbors need across the state. So I really give my colleagues a lot of credit in really taking on this challenge. I know from my perspective, it's just systemic with the system that there was a last-minute resignation by Senator Bruno designed to not let anybody on the ballot that can make a run at it. It's been a very difficult race. In 29 days, we put together a race against a Republican that switched parties to take the line away from a Democrat, and we actually took 70% of the vote in a primary in 29 days.
Wow.
So, one of the things that were very telling in that race is that when I looked at over 100 volunteers that were very passionate, knowing that if we take the seat, it's their seat, a third of them were Republicans working on that race. I laughed. I almost fell out of the chair. I walked into a phone bank run one night, and you know, to do some dialing to thank the volunteers. And when I saw so many of them that were Republicans, I said, "Did it take some Democrats to get you off your butts here and you can go to work? I mean, whatever it takes." But I just want to say thank you very much for your support. I know that our colleagues, my colleagues and myself, are going to make a run at it, a serious run at it. And Malcolm, we're going to put you in that majority leader seat, and we're looking forward to it. Thank you very much.